Good morning and welcome to another episode of Fabric Time. If you notice, we have a little bit different setup today. We lost our producer, something about college and getting educated and that sort of thing. So who am I to argue with that? But luckily, we do have our music man back. So you won't have to listen to me drone on. We can listen to the Edster play some music. You're on. Play something. Give us something cool. Okay. Maybe we won't. So that also leaves me doing double duty as producer / presenter. So, and I thought this would be a nice new way, a nice new set. You know, I don't know how Brenda's going to feel because I had to rearrange her sewing desk for me to be able to fit here. But today, I wanted to just go over the new update for the Luminaire XP1. There's an update for it, and there's also an upgrade. So we're just going to go over the upgrade real quick so you can all take a look at that and see what's involved with that. And if you have any questions, you know, I'm actually right here watching the, monitoring the screen this time. So, you know, make some questions. It'd be like a live feed type thing. Lots of fun. The other thing as well, we're also trying to get a YouTube channel started. So a lot of these, we do most of these live broadcasts on Facebook, but we are posting them to YouTube. We may start doing more YouTube live stuff just because we're trying to expand our audience. Why, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why we do this and who in the right mind watches us. But hey, who am I to argue? If you're enjoying it, I'll keep doing it. And it's raining out, and there's rain on my glasses. All that being said, as far as news goes, I don't know if there's any shop news. This is actually kind of nice having the computer right here because I can just look up real quick and tell you what's on our calendar. Oh, I guess I should have been more prepped. You know, I listen to like podcasts and watch like shows, and they use big fancy words like show prep. And I suppose I should start paying attention to things like that if I'm going to become a multimedia sensation, which is doubtful. Please buy fabric from our store. That's the whole reason I do this, is so that you buy fabric and visit our store and I can eat. Not that I've missed many meals, as you can tell, but that's the purpose. Anyway, so just what's coming up is we do just have here, I'm going to even let you play for you while I read the Eddie's going to play for you while I let you know what's on the class calendar event. Just that talking. We're going to be doing the Easy Does It bag next Thursday, which is this guy here. We still have plenty of room in it for people to sign up if it's something you're interested in. It's just this nice little bag, quick by Annie's. Brenda will be doing that next Thursday. If it's something you're interested in, sign up online or come on in the shop and we'll get you signed up for it. The other thing we've got going on is we're going to be doing this table runner. This table runner here, which, yeah, everybody was excited about. We've had it on the front table here for a while. We're doing one class today, so if you didn't sign up for that, it's probably a little too late because we're going to be starting that here in about an hour, hour and a half. But we are going to be redoing it again on Saturday, September 31st. So if you are interested in that, sign up. Again, you can sign up online and get you on that class. The only other thing, we will be restarting, well, we had a lot of success with the foot class. So we will be starting that up again probably in October, maybe November. We might change the format a little bit because, you know, you kind of learn as you go. And that class will be starting up, like I said, September, October. We do have block of the month starting Tara in October. I don't have, well, here, since I'm sitting here where Brenda's mess is, well, my mess that I made because Brenda's really organized. The Tara quilt is going to be this here. I'm not going to undo the whole thing because it's so nice and folded, but you can get an idea of the colors. This will be starting in October. This will be starting in October, so if you're interested in that, again, just go onto our website, sign up for the class. By signing up for the class for Tara, because you'll notice it on the calendar as a class, that gets you into the block of the month program. So that's coming up in October. And as far as September goes, not a whole lot on the calendar for September. We do have Tucker University on the 21st, which should be really good because if you look at, I'm going to see if I can make this work. I just made you all seasick, I'm sorry. If you see that quilt, right there behind the counter, this is challenging to say the least. That quilt right there behind the counter, that will, that quilt, it's a free pattern download. You can get it on our website. However, what you will find is when the Tucker University that we do in September, Bonnie's going to figure out how to do that quilt with the new Tucker template. So that's going to be kind of interesting. I can't wait to see what she does with it because it's a beautiful quilt. I mean, you really can't see it here because I'm doing an awful job of showcasing it, but I'm trying to keep it steady so you don't get seasick while you look at it. Oh, that's the wrong button. Look at all the fun stuff you get to see. There we go. But that's one thing. You will learn how to do those triangles on that when it comes time to do the Tucker University in September. So that's one of the things that we'll be working on there. So if you're interested in that quilt, come pick the kit up if you want, and then we will be doing that as a like I said, that'll be part of Tucker University. I'm sorry, like I said, bear with me with the camera stuff because I'm trying to run cameras and all that stuff, and it's like backwards. I don't know how the weatherman does it on his green screen. And so in September, that's Tucker University, and we also have shortcuts, which I have to get sorted because that will be starting soon. And that's going to be, if you go on our website, there's a picture for that. That's kind of an interesting technique for how to do half-square triangle. Half-square triangles will be September, just a quick, easy, a different technique for doing a lot of half-square triangles. So that's coming up in September, and then also we will be at the Cheshire Quilters Guild show, or I can't remember. But anyway, the Cheshire Quilt Guild does a show every other year. We will be at that show. It's the weekend of September 13th, or 14th and 15th. The store will be open the 14th like normal. Kate will be, holding down the fort. I will just be at the show, kissing babies and shaking hands, and as normal, we'll probably try and have some sort of show specials and that sort of stuff. But that's coming up in September. So now that I bored you all with all that stuff, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong screen, so you're like staring at my ear while you look at Eddie. I'm sorry, Anita. You're like the only one watching this right now, apparently. But it is a rainy Wednesday morning, so I'd be sleeping in if I could get away with it. That being said, we're now come back over here. So yeah, awkward pause there. Sorry about that. What we're going to do today is I was just going to cover the basics of the XP1 Luminaire upgrade, because as you know, Brother just announced their new machines last week, which they've got some interesting stuff, or not last week, I guess it was last month. They've got some interesting new things out there. I haven't got my hands on the new XE series or the XJ series. However, I'm hopefully getting those in a month or so. They're just the second tier down from the Dream Machine. They basically reworked the Dreamweaver and the Dream Machine into a new machine. And they discontinued the Dreamweaver, and the Dream Creator still a thing. What they've done differently, for anybody that's looking into the new XE or XJ series, is it is basically a Dream Machine. But what they did to it is they took the camera out of it, so it no longer has the built-in camera. What it does instead is it uses an app on your cell phone to that's connected to your machine, and that's how they're using getting it to scan and do camera functionality. And so Dream Machines are still available, and I would recommend anybody that's been contemplating one to pick one up before they're out of stock on Dream Machines, because once they're gone, and then you're going to either have to go to the Luminaire, or you're going to have to go with the new XJ series. And like I said, it's not a bad machine, the new XJ. It's a little bit less expensive than a Dream Machine. However, you're not going to have the camera. You're going to have to do all your camera work with your cell phone, which isn't as bad as it sounds. My understanding is there'll be, like I said, I have to get my hands on it and play with it, but you'll have a hoop, take a picture with your phone of whatever's in the hoop. The machine looks at that picture, reads the markings on the hoop, and next thing you know, you've got a picture in there. So very similar to what the Dream Machine already does, except instead of using the built-in features on the machine, you're going to be using your camera for the scanning technology. I believe it's still going to have some sort of scanner because it will recognize snowmen and all that, but it's not going to have the big hoop scanner that the big camera that you're used to if you have a Dream Machine. So I guess if you have a Dream Machine, it doesn't matter. But if you're thinking about getting one, that's something to consider. And so what they also did at that time is they announced an upgrade for the Luminaire. Now what the upgrade has, I've already installed the upgrade on this machine. And what was nice is if you've ever upgraded a machine previously, it's kind of this pain. You've got to take your card, which I don't know what I did with it, get the number off, go on a website, put in a serial number from the machine, put in the number from the card, prints you out a little code, come back to the machine and punch it in. If you're connected to the internet with your machine now, you just pull open the upgrade screen and you just punch in the numbers and you're upgraded. Restart your machine and you're ready to go. So they've simplified that process a lot easier. And I might show you some of those screens here in just a second. The other thing that you're getting with the upgrade is they now have a new 10.25, 10.5, and an ungodly sized hoop that comes with it. And yes, I know hoop size is what it's all about. You already had the ginormous 10.5 by 16 hoop, which is nice, but now you have the 10.5 or 10 5/8 or 10 5/8, which is 10.5 square hoop. So this is a nice addition. So you're going to get this with in your upgrade. You're also going to get, and I haven't even taken this out yet, but you're also going to get a couching attachment. And let me just go over here so you can see what this looks like. I haven't done a lot with couching. I would like to get more into it. I'm hoping my sound is coming through. I don't have my producer here too. Like I said, not having Rio here throws me off because she used to monitor all that stuff. Can you hear me all right, Anita? Am I coming through loud and clear? Because that's all I got is Anita day. Oh well. What you're going to get also is a new couching attachment. So if you are interested in kind of decorative stitching and couching, you get this. I'm not really, that's the foot. Kind of an interesting foot. I really should have played with this before I brought it all out. Maybe we'll do that like next year or next week. But that's the foot that comes with it. That's the foot. And then it's also, what they've done is it's dual porting, which is supposed to be, I guess, too. I haven't, like I said, I haven't messed around with it, but this is everything that's coming with the upgrade is this stuff here. So you've got this, which again is for your couching, and then you've also got the couching foot for your dual feed foot. Now you don't have the dual feed foot because that comes standard with your machine, so you'll be getting this as a you'll get this as part of the upgrade because that'll attach to your dual feed foot. So that is everything that you're going to get with the upgrade as far as hardware goes. So you've got some fun options there. You're going to be able. You've got some embroidery with the square. Then you've got some interesting decorative stuff that you'll be able to do with the couching. The other thing, and I didn't check this if this was before, if this was with the upgrade or if this came in with the update. Well, there's one way to check. We'll look at the back of the box. Yes, it's right there. Cool. Stitch monitoring. Is that right there? Wow, I don't like that weatherman. And I'll show you what that is here in just a second, because that is kind of, you can connect this machine to your cell phone. Now, when I was first trying to do it, I was using the app for the XJ series. It's like, it's not connecting. And I was like, why isn't it working? And then I realized it was the wrong software. You cannot do the trick with take the picture in the frame and it loads into the Luminaire. You don't need that for the Luminaire because it has the camera built in. But they did add monitoring to this now. There's an app that you can download for your phone, and it will tell you when you're out of thread, when there's a thread break, when you have to change threads, so you don't have to sit in front of your machine. You can monitor your machine from the from your phone, and I'll show you what that looks like because it's kind of interesting. And all right, so phone, your MyStitch Monitor app, brother, coming up right now. Oh, look at that! Yay! Yeah, I'm going to search because it has to find the one I want to connect to. Select devices, and hopefully, as I show you this, it's not going to move. It might help if I had the machine turned on, up and running. Oh, but hold on. Here I am going to show this to you, and it's not ready to go. MyStitch Monitor. And is it connected to the right Wi-Fi? I was having issues earlier with the Wi-Fi connection, so that could be that it might be just my connection isn't working right. There we go. So then it searches and it shows Brenda, because that's what we named Brenda's machine, was Brenda. So then I'm just going to tap that there and hit finish. And then now I have this monitoring screen, which will let me know as far as what's going on. So if there's an error or anything that pops up, it'll show up on the screen, and I can and I'll be able to see, you know, if my machine stops while I'm in the middle of something, I can see, well, is it out of thread? Is there an issue? So you can go do the laundry, get yourself a cup of coffee, go call your favorite aunt, all that sort of stuff. So, but you don't have to sit in front of your machine now because you can monitor it through your phone, so you can kind of get a little bit more mobility out of it. And just so you can kind of see what that looks like, I'm going to bring it over to the screen here. And of course, I've got awful glare because, you know, we've got this high-tech studio that we're working in. And I got to hold this. Okay. So all of this is done up here in your settings screen. And if you go forward, what you would do you have to do your update, which you can go to the website for that. And then when you do your upgrade kit, you just hit certification here, and then you'll just put in the code off the scratch thing if you're connected to the internet, and you connect right up. Now, what you're going to find is, we're going to fast forward through all this stuff. Here's all your wireless settings, and then this is what's new, is your app guide. So it's really easy. If you have a Droid or a iOS, turn your camera on your phone, put it on that. It gives you a link right to the app, and you're ready to go. And that's all there is to it. And then you have your monitoring set up. Now, I haven't played with it too much. Brenda today is set up for stitching, so I don't want to throw her off because I don't know that she knows that I'm here playing in her on her machine today. So I don't want to set it up for embroidery and make a mess of that. But that is what comes in the upgrade. Like I said, you get the hoop, you've got the couching stuff, and you've got a little bit of a software. There is another feature I haven't played with yet. I have seen it in action. It is a fantastic feature where you can do borders on quilts. And when the Luminaire first came out, it was limited to, I think, a 36-inch square, where you load in your pattern, and then it will calculate where it goes, and then you can just kind of rehoop your quilt, and it will put a border around the edge, like a continuous quilting type thing. The new upgrade will now allow for 118 by 118, so it increased the computing power, or the increase the capability, so that you now can do an entire quilt. It's not just for throws anymore. Now, again, that's probably going to be a future demo because I haven't gotten into it today, and this really isn't set up for it. And look at this, Brenda just came in to join us in all our funness today. So that's pretty much the upgrade for the Luminaire. And if it's anything you're interested in, you know, stop by the store. I'll be happy to talk to you about it. Give me a call. I have a couple of them in stock. Actually, I bought 4 of them. 3 of them are accounted for. So if you have a Luminaire and you're interested in one, I do have one available right now. Let me know sooner than later. I can certainly order more, but if you need it today, I do have one for today. And like I said, we're also trying to get our YouTube channel started. So go over to our YouTube and subscribe to that. And we may start doing a live feed there as well, just from a marketing standpoint. You know, like all the stuff and subscribe. Go to our website, do all that funness. Because the whole idea is so that y'all buy fabric or visit the store. This is supposed to be marketing, and I don't know why. Do I look like the face of a successful marketing team? I don't know. Anyway, So that all being said, I'm glad y'all joined us. Like I said, check out our calendar for some classes, and call if you have any questions. Keep an eye out on our website, on our Facebook page as well, for box openings. Anytime we get new fabric in, we try to do a box opening so you can all see what it is. That's why I didn't waste a lot of time today with the new Living Wild that came in last week, only because if you're interested in that, there is a box opening available. You can see it on I posted on our YouTube channel. It's also available on the Facebook. So any of the new stuff comes in, you'll see it there. Keep an eye out for that. I'm expecting a couple shipments in this week, so we'll probably have a box opening maybe today or tomorrow. But like I said, keep an eye out if you want to see the new and fresh stuff coming in. Thank you all for joining me. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff, and thanks for watching. Hopefully, we'll see you soon. Or I guess, hold on, before I quit. We're going to go back here for a minute because I'm seeing people joining us now. So let's do questions and answers for a second. Oh, I need to see a nice shot of my arm. And we'll do questions and answers while you watch Eddie. All right. So I got a couple quick minutes. I see everybody's we've had 6 people here. So welcome to Fabric Time. I just went over the updates. And so we're just going to, since I'm being the producer today, I thought that I could just look at the live stream here and see if anybody has any questions. Well, I've got you all here. So, any questions for myself? Oh, wow. I did get some sun. You see, we went tubing on the Sacco on Saturday, so now I'm red because I don't tan. I just get red like a little lobster, and it hurts. But anyway, so before we sign off, I just want to know if anybody has any questions. They want to know about fabric, quilting, or just life in general. I have all sorts of good advice about everything. I am full of wisdom and useless knowledge. But anyway, if nobody's got anything, I am getting ready to sign off. All right. And like I said, go to Facebook, check out our YouTube channel, and all that good stuff. And without further ado, I'm going to let you go because we do have a class coming up that I got to get ready for because it's 9 o'clock and it starts at 10. So that means people will probably start wandering in about 5 minutes. Oh, Jolene has a question. Can she order a gift card online? That's a good question. I think you can. If you can't, shoot me an email and I'll sort it for you. I know that I've done gift cards through email before. So if I'll double check that, Jolene, and I'll shoot you an email and let you know. What I've done in the past is, like I said, you shoot me an email and let me know what you want to do, and I'll actually send you a code, or I'll set it up so that people can come in the store and have credit. But I can sort that out. I think you should be able to, but I got to double check it. I know it's been done in the past, but I think it was before we updated our system. Anyway, that was a long, rambling answer for a simple question. So anyway, without further ado, like I said, I do have to. We do have to start getting ready for the class that's coming up, only because it will, like I said, it's a 10 o'clock class, so I imagine people are going to start showing up here any minute because you know how that goes. Thanks all for watching, and like I said, check out our YouTube channel and subscribe, and all that stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye.